agency. In today's class, modal verbs, level B2, upper intermediate. Okay.
Well, hello folks, and welcome to another video in our channel, Learn English with me, with JC. Okay, now, this is level B2, which is upper intermediate, okay? Section grammar and lesson number 4. Again, level B2, upper intermediate. And today we're going to talk about modal verbs. Okay, these are kind of hard and controversial in the English language because not many people use them properly. All right, so we have 3 columns: the modal verb, the concept, and the example. And I'm gonna go through each one of them, okay, very slowly, so you can finally and once and for all understand and learn how to use modal verbs. Okay, very good. So the first one that we have is can. Can is extremely used, okay, and it is used in 3 different situations, on 3 concepts, okay. First of all, we use it as an ability. For instance, an example is Susan can swim very well. That's good for her. So Susan can swim very well, that's an ability, okay. Another case or another use is for permission. For instance, can I go with you? Can I go with you? Now you use this one when it is a more informal or colloquial situation. When it is more formal, in this sentence you would use may, okay. But anyway, permission. And the last case is on offers, when you are offering something. For instance, hey, can I help you? Can I help you? So once again, ability, permission, or offers. All right, let's move on to could. All right, could has 4 uses. Instead of 3, it has 4. We have possibility, passability, permission, and requests. Let's see each one of those. Possibility would say, for instance, that story could be true. Who knows? That story could be true, but who knows? A past ability, for instance, John could swim when he was 4. All right, he learned pretty early. Permission. Could I use your phone, please? Could I use your phone? All right, when you're not sure if you should use can or may, I suggest you use could. Okay, you're never wrong on that one. Now, request. Could you tell me how to get there? Could you tell me how to get there? So once again, possibility, passability, permission, and requests. Let's move on to may. Okay, may is used in 2 situations, 2 circumstances, possibility and permission. Let's see an example with each. Possibility. She may visit us if she has time. It's a possibility. Maybe she will have time, maybe not, but she may visit us. Permission. May I borrow your car, please? Okay, may I borrow your car? Now, this is a more formal permission, okay, more formal. When you don't know if the answer is going to be yes or no, you use may. Or if you don't know the person very well, you don't know the outcome of the question, so you say, or you use may, permission. Okay, might. Might is used when we have a slight possibility that something may happen, or the past form of may in reported speech. Let's see an example with a slight possibility. For instance, we might win a prize, but I doubt it. It's a slight possibility. The percentage, the probability is not very high, but you never know. And the past form of may in reported speech, for instance, is my brother said, that's reported speech, he might come. My brother said he might come. All right. Now, in terms of should and ought to, they are both used. Ought to, it gives a little bit more emphasis to the sentence, but the uses are the same. Advice and logical deduction, for instance, you should or ought to study more. That's what I tell my students. You should or ought to study more, much more actually. Logical deduction, 20 euros or 20 bucks, or if it is dollars, should or ought to be enough. So 20 euros should or ought to be enough, depending on what you want to buy. All right, now shall. Shall is used for offers or suggestions, and also with I and we, the first person in the singular and the first person in the plural. For instance, with offers and suggestions, we have, shall I go with you to the doctor? Hey, shall I go with you to the doctor? And with I or we, you could say, shall we or shall I begin the meeting now? Shall we or shall I begin the meeting now? All right. And finally, last but not least, will. All right. Will is used for future tense, as a future tense auxiliary. For instance, I will be in Mexico next week. That is not true, it's just a sentence. I will not be in Mexico next week, okay? Or also used for invitations and offers. For instance, will you join us for coffee? Will you join us for coffee? So there you have it, the modal verbs: can, could, may, might, should, and ought to, shall, and will, with their uses and their examples. So I suggest you take a look at the video 2 or 3 times to make sure you understand them properly, because many people make a lot of mistakes when using modal verbs. okay, and they're very frequently used in the English language. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to click on like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so yet. Okay, there are many more videos coming in different levels. A2, B1, B2, which is this one, and C1, and in different categories. Grammar, which is this one, vocabulary, listening exercises, as well as English in context. Okay, also, you'll be more than welcome to come and visit us here at the Academy, Montero Espinosa, where I teach, and you can receive a very good teaching lesson depending on your level. Okay, so you can have one-on-one classes and classes in groups. Okay, so come and visit us, or even you can even call us. Okay, call us and visit us. Okay, so that's all for today, folks. Thank you for your attention, and I hope I'll see you next time. Goodbye.